honestly doesn't get much more intense of a week than you guys have, opening up SEC play and then going to face your rival Memphis on Sunday. So what's the mentality switch as you kind of get back from a 5-game road streak and you have to focus so intently on these two matches?
Yeah, we're fired up to get into conference play. It's time. We've put in the work non-conference, and Memphis is not a conference game, but it might as well be. It has the intensity of a conference game, certainly is. It's our derby every year. So to me, we're looking at it as a team's looking at it as 2 conference games this week, and Alabama's a very good team. They have a bunch of firepower, so we got to be ready defensively, and we got to find ways to score goals up there. But that's always a tough place to play for us. They're really well organized and will give us a good test. And then Memphis back here on Sunday, we're real excited to get back home on Sunday night to play our rival in Memphis, and they're I think 6 or 7-1 and really rolling. So they're always a good team. That's always a great game, and so it's a great weekend. We're excited. It's time. We've done our work in the non-conference. It's time to get in conference play.
When you think about the difference this year and last year, Alabama was a tough loss, overtime, final conference game of the year. This time you kind of get the juices flowing for a first SEC game, maybe a little bit of a revenge factor to try to get back to them this year. So what can we expect against Alabama on Thursday?
Yeah, our team will come out ready to play. Certainly, we remember that loss, certainly. But, it's a new team, new year. We're not spending much time on that, but certainly focus on us playing at the best we can. You got to play your best this year or you'll get beat. So it's really important we're good in all 3 phases, in the back line, midfield, and forward. We got to be ready to go.
Feels like the SEC, as always, is going to be tough. Anybody can beat anybody on any given night. What do you see when you look at the table, when you look at the opponents you're going to be seeing this year in conference play?
Yeah, it's a great league, and I think we're leading the country in all the conferences of winning percentage. So we're the #1 winning percentage team right now, which means we're going to be a very hard RPI team, our RPI conference, which is great. So every game is difficult. This SEC league is so difficult, game in and getting out. We've got 10 tough ones ahead of us, but we're looking forward to it. That's why we play. That's why we're at Ole Miss. That's why we're part of it. To play in the SEC, it's great, and we're excited to get started.
And you already kind of hit on it a little bit, but what makes the Memphis rivalry so intense? What makes the competition so good?
I think both teams are very good, which makes it always a good game. It's always has NCAA ramification parts to it. They're right up the road. They're our rival. We play them every spring and every fall, and I feel like every time we play them, it's a 1-goal game. So always really tight games. They're a very, very good team, and Brooks does a great job with his team. And so when they come in here, it's a great soccer game, which is what we really appreciate, and we'll go at it on Sunday night.